Hello everybody. This video will essentially be a documentation of me trying to make what I would like to call a Reddit video bot. So what's this Reddit video bot? Well, it's a bot that will essentially make all these kinds of videos. I mean, as soon as you search Reddit in the search bar of YouTube, you just get flooded with hundreds of these videos, which are all in the same format, with unoriginal names such as Reddify or like Storytime with Reddit. I mean, they can't even be bothered to narrate their own videos. They just use the text to speech voice. Worst part about it is, some of them get millions of views. So, I might as well try and see if I'm able to automate the whole process of making such videos. So, let's just jump into it. So firstly, I'll be setting up a fixed browser size and I'll be screenshotting that. And then I will continuously scroll down and screenshot the rest of the web page. And the reason why I was unable to screenshot the full web page as it is because Selenium only screenshots what the browser currently shows. So I will take the screenshots and store them in a folder. Then I will attach all these screenshots into a video format and then just run a TTS voiceover over the whole video. I mean, it can't possibly be that hard, right? It's just only a few steps, right? Right? So first came the problem of the Reddit button. When you first give a Reddit comment URL, there will be this open comments button that you will have to click in order to actually see all the comments. If not, you'll just be seeing the first two comments, maybe. So the solution I did for that was just getting the XPath of the comment button and just making Selenium press that button. The second problem I encountered was this black bar. When you scroll down on Reddit, this black bar follows you. So I had to add a couple of pixels in my scrolling program in order to compensate for these pixels. Now here comes the best part, because right after I ended that video, which was about 1 hour and 30 minutes, I realized something. I could just set my browser size to about 900 pixels and some excerpt height, like what, a few thousand pixels, and just take a screenshot of that. So let me explain. The way that the Selenium screenshot works is that it will only screenshot whatever the browser is showing. So I thought to myself, if I made the browser an episode length and I screenshotted that, would it give me the episode pixel length as well? Well, it turns out the answer is yes. So as you could see from my reaction, I wasn't really that happy to find out about it this late. Okay, hello. So right after I stopped the previous recording, I realized that there was a alternative to what I could have done for about 1 hour 30 minutes of that whole recording. So essentially I would be able to just make the window size to 5000, and if I were to do that, the browser would essentially stretch to 950 pixels and 5000 pixels wide. And at first it will look quite normal, but then when you raise it up, you get this. Yeah, I'm quite defeated. Yeah. So that's essentially about maybe 1/4 of the way there. So I finally got a screenshot that is long enough. If I get the info of it, it isn't exactly 5000 pixels wide, but it's close enough. It's 4962 pixels. So yeah, I consider it a win. So now what I'm going to do is just work on the pill imaging, where essentially what I would be doing is that I would be taking this line here, this color line here, and essentially just copying, separating this whole image with that certain comments and sub-comments. So yeah. So now that I had the screenshot, I had to start separating the bigger screenshot into smaller screenshots of just the comments. So I decided that in order to do that, I would have to find the start location of this gray line that all Reddit have, which is a certain color. So I essentially, all I did was I took the RGB value of that color of the gray line, and then I made my program run through every single pixel of that image in order to find that gray value and record down the row value, or at least that's what I hope to happen. So after a while, I decided not to use my initial method of trying to find the gray line, as it has certain drawbacks. In one example being that I have to hard code in certain pixel measurements. So it's here that I tried to find an alternative by trying to see if there was specific elements of the website that I could look at. But unfortunately for me, when I inspected the elements of the comments, um, they had a specific string ID. So I decided to scrap the idea. Instead, what I decided to reference was the upvote and downvote buttons. So now I plan to take the top pixel of the upvote button and the top pixel of the next upvote, and then I would just crop and save the image according to these two coordinates. So here you can see me doing just that. I also made it so that when the first upvote button is detected, or the upvote pixel I should say, when it's detected, it will instantly jump down 50 pixels so that it will skip the downvote button as well. And yeah, it seemed to work as planned, so I was quite happy. Okay, hello. So the program is currently in two different files, which is webstuff.py and pillows command. I'll integrate pillows command into webstuff.py in the future. It may be in part 2. Depends on when I get this done. So first off, when you run webstuff.py, it'll ask you to input your website, and then I will just input any random website. It will launch my Safari, which is this absurd length. Afterwards, the Safari will take a screenshot and it should close as intended. So as you can see, a screenshotted comes up, and oops, wrong, and the screenshot is this long. Afterwards, I'll run the pillow command. So running the pillow commands, found it means it's found the first thing to cut off. Essentially, you just make the current website screenshot from screenshotted.png to something smaller. So from here to here. And afterwards, it will start printing out all the comment. The first comment is usually just the one in between whatever the main thread was about to the comment section. And all these are all the separate comments. So yeah, that's about it for now.